What I wanted to show was how to do Absetzen with fuhlen to give yourself enough time to make a decision indies. You're in flute, he cuts to your head, he's in range, he can hit me, so do it again. And what they'll do is just come up like this and then thrust afterwards. I think that's great, but it's risky because if I do that, I'm assuming that it's going to land into my guard, even if I'm trying to angle it towards where he is, he's striking very fast. So if I do this, I'm off, I could still stab him, but I'm going to get my hands hit. So what I want to do instead is thrust the entire time while he's cutting and gain his blade with the point. And it's going to look like that. So what that does, it allows me to feel his intention. If he sees the point coming and he pushes offline, it's really easy for me to go to hanging. And from here, I could cut down to his head this way, or I could come down with the long edge. That would have been good for you, but regardless, yeah. So once again, we'll do it slower. To cut in, I'm going to gain the blade and then bring that up, versus and then stab. So I think that's really it. We'll do it a couple times with the mask on, a little faster. Get it. But you notice as you're doing it, you're hearing it slide down the blade. All that time I have the feeling of his intention to feel, versus if it comes off, like I'm still protected. So both times I'm going to thrust forward and then raise my hands to ox. And I'm letting him choose to push to the side or not. If he doesn't push to the side, then it's going to, in this case, just cut his arm. But I let him push it if he wants to. If he doesn't, then it just goes into his chest or head. If he pushes off, if he pushes down beside my shoulder, doesn't make a difference. I'm actually controlling where that goes, versus the other way, which is if I let him decide to attack to my blade with a croup or whatever, if I just come up, then he knocks it to somewhere I don't want. This isn't great for me because, as you notice, like the blade came down and it's like it's hitting on the side. Versus if I do it this way, I can control where that goes because I have the fuhlen, and I can make that decision indies to let it go that way. So that's a lot easier than that. So more time, just doing it. Whatever you do, I'll just react. So all those times I'm safe. His blade is sliding down mine. It gives me a lot of time to react. So in any of those cases, me striking down, I'm safe because as he's striking, I'm gaining that, and I could even force it to go across myself by bringing it around. So if I wanted to do like a grapple, then I could do that, and I'm in plenty of time and space, and everything's going all the way. So yeah, just try that and see how it goes.